Hi everybody, it's William from the Godzilla Files today, coming at you with a figure review. Today we're going to be looking at the Bandai Chogokin Mechagodzilla 2. This is based off the look from his second Showa film, Terror of Mechagodzilla. So a little backstory about this figure. My girlfriend got this for me for, I believe, my birthday. And it's one of my favorite Mechagodzilla figures. There's just so much to do with him. He's so poseable. You know, if you're ever interested in stop animation, and I know I've seen a couple of videos, this is like the perfect figure for something like that because you can do so much with it. So let's just start taking a look at everything. First off, the whole detail of this figure is great. When you're looking at him, he really does look like he came right out of the screen. And I'm a very big X Plus collector, and I have to say that this guy even rivals their Terror of Mechagodzilla figure. I just think the amount of detail that was put into this guy is just amazing, without a doubt. And you go through the whole entire body, it really is done very well. So his mouth can open, and inside you can see some missiles. I'm not sure if he ever fired any missiles from his mouth, though, in the movie. His arms do move, but they don't go up. That's pretty much as far as they're going to go up, and this piece here blocks that. So, just be aware, he doesn't have that high a range. And that's okay, because in the film, he didn't really lift his hands up all that high either. His elbows do move, and so do his hands. So if you want to, you can actually look like he's about to fire his missiles. I always keep it down like this, and just kind of pose him a little bit. That's the one thing, he's very poseable. So if you have, if you want to use him for a different set or something like that, like I said, you can really do some great spots on him. Another thing that opens up is his chest here. And there you go, a little inside look. It's his little laser beam. Feet, legs go, they go up pretty high here. So almost like if you want to stimulate him, getting his dragged around, like spun in a circle and stuff like that, you could. His knees, you can hear it click, it does click in place like that. His feet move, they're on a ball joint, so you're all good there. If you want. His tail, also in pieces, will go down. So and there's a reason for that. He has a second head. Actually, he has like 3 heads. So we're gonna kind of get into that as well. But this is the main figure himself. I really do like him a lot. He does also have the ability to do this, and this is supposed to simulate what do you call it? His when he used to spin his head and make the shield. They I felt that they, I don't think he ever, if I remember correctly, he doesn't do that in the in Terror of Mechagodzilla. So I kind of feel like this was their way of kind of also doing everything that the original Mechagodzilla did. That's always been my take on him. So he does come with a lot of accessories, and so we'll go over that now. We'll take a good look here. The first is a head, and we can attach this, and I'll try attaching this in the video, to make it look like he is flying. So that's really cool. I don't have like a stand for him to kind of lay on, so I have to kind of keep him like this. But I do very often switch out the head here and put this guy on. I think that was really cool. So in the film, Godzilla rips off Mechagodzilla's head just like he did in the last film, thinking it would defeat him. And lo and behold, Aliens got a little bit smarter about that whole thing, and now you got this little dude waiting for him. Finally, you have two set of hands. You know, these just basically are like if he just fired his missiles. So that's pretty much all these are. I don't ever really put them on. I like his hands the way they are. I like just like about to fire. So, and probably the most unique special feature with this guy, and the extra that you get with him is, and something I really like. It's actually my favorite thing, is quote unquote space titanium. So in the film, a man escapes the prison that the space aliens are keeping workers in, and gives a piece of space titanium to someone as he runs by. This is that piece. So I really did like the fact that they put like something like this on. You know, it's stupid, and you know it doesn't really go with, you know, can't do anything with it on the figure side, but I just think it's great. I think it's very clever. You know, when I saw it the first time, so that's definitely something I really like. All right, so let me try taking off the head here. So the head comes off. Well, that came out a lot easier than I thought it was going to. So it comes off. You can see the joint right there that you would then put the head in. And so now he's looking straight up, and all we need to do is set him to his flying mode, and now you have a flying Mechagodzilla. I actually really like him like this. I wish I had a stand. I keep meaning to go out and buy one for him so he can stay like this. You know, I have so many figures and they just kind of stand there. So I do actually like when you have something different. His mouth does open. So this, I think, is probably one of the coolest looks. And, you know, just like in the film when he's going down like this, it just looks great. And you know, it's just another feature that this figure comes with that I just really, really like. So I am going to try and take this off. Hopefully it comes off just as easy as the other one. It did. Very nice. And I'm going to put on his brain head. As I said, this is probably my favorite look from him. And so then we put him back, standing up. And there you go. So you have 3 heads to choose from. You're able to do a flying mode if you want. If you have a stand, you know, you can actually do that. I think that's great. If you think he really does do everything that you would want your figure for Mechagodzilla to do. He's actually the reason why I actually skipped on the Rick Boy version of Mechagodzilla 2, because I had this guy already, and I felt this was enough, and I went with the standard. So I really do like this guy. Now, there are maybe a couple little things that I don't like, and this is just kind of a little bit of nitpicking in my mind. But you know, I do like to, you know, I do point everything out about a figure on all my reviews. And on the back here, you see all the holes for the screws. And listen, I know they have to put them on there sooner. You know, you got to get, screws are going to be used. I just wish, you know, they hid them. And, you know, there's probably nothing you can really do about it. Again, it doesn't take away from the figure in really any real way, because honestly, you're going to be looking at him from this side most of the time anyway. So, but yeah, I really can't go wrong. You really can't go wrong with this guy. You know, even from the back angle, he still looks really good. I can't say enough. I really do like him. If you do see him, I would strongly recommend picking him up. I know on eBay he's kind of gotten a little bit of, he's kind of got expensive, but you know, he's definitely worth it in the long run. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this look at this guy. As always, I'm going to put some photos at the end of the video, so look out for those. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.